Hola everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're jetting off to one of my favorite places in the world, Spain. From the sun-drenched beaches of the Costa del Sol to the architectural masterpieces of Barcelona, Spain is a country that truly has it all. The energy, the food, the people, it's just magical. Now, whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your very first trip to Spain, this video is for you. We're diving into the absolute must-visit spots that should be on everyone's Spain bucket list. But just like any popular destination, there are some common mistakes you'll want to avoid to make your trip truly unforgettable. Think of me as your travel bestie, here to share all the insider tips and tricks I've learned from my own adventures. So buckle up and get ready for a virtual tour of Spain's most incredible destinations. Okay. First up, we're heading to Barcelona, a city that just oozes creativity and style. And when it comes to iconic landmarks, the Sagrada Família is in a league of its own. This basilica, designed by the legendary Antoni Gaudí, is an absolute masterpiece of architecture. Now, I know you've seen pictures, but trust me, nothing compares to seeing this architectural wonder in person. The sheer scale, the intricate details, the way the light dances through those stained glass windows, it's truly breathtaking. My biggest tip for the Sagrada Família: don't just admire it from the outside. I know those cues can be a little daunting, but believe me, the interior is just as awe-inspiring. You'll be blown away by the soaring columns, the colourful mosaics, and Gaudí's incredible attention to detail. And here's a little insider tip: book your tickets online and in advance. Trust me, it'll save you so much time and hassle, especially during peak season. Nothing kills a travel buzz like standing in line forever, right? Next, we're traveling to the enchanting city of Granada in southern Spain, home to the magnificent Alhambra. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a stunning example of Moorish architecture and a true testament to Spain's rich history. As you wander through the Alhambra's palaces, courtyards and gardens, you'll be transported back in time. The intricate tilework, the serene fountains, the breathtaking views of the city below, it's like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. When visiting the Alhambra, timing is everything. My advice: book your tickets well in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. This place is incredibly popular and you don't want to miss out. And don't even think about showing up late. They're very strict about entry times. My suggestion is to arrive early, soak up the atmosphere, and maybe even grab a coffee at one of the cafes nearby. Okay, let's head back to Barcelona for a dose of pure whimsy at Park Güell. Now, if you're a fan of Antoni Gaudí's work, and who isn't, then this place is a must-visit. It's like stepping into one of his fantastical creations. From the iconic mosaic dragon fountain to the serpentine benches and the colourful gingerbread-like houses, every corner of Park Güell is bursting with Gaudí's signature style. It's playful, it's imaginative, and it's just plain fun. Now, here's the thing about Park Güell. It's super popular, and for good reason. My advice? Get there early, like first thing in the morning early, to beat the crowds and enjoy the park's magic before it gets too busy. And don't forget to wear comfortable shoes. There's a bit of walking involved, but trust me, those stunning views of Barcelona from the park's terraces are well worth it. Chapter 4: Seville Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece. Next, we're off to Seville, the heart of Andalusia, to visit the magnificent Seville Cathedral. This architectural gem is one of the largest Gothic cathedrals in the world. The soaring ceilings, intricate stained glass windows, and sheer size are awe-inspiring. The altarpiece is absolutely breathtaking. Climb the Giralda Tower for spectacular views. You can see the entire city and even distant mountains. Chapter 5: La Rambla, Barcelona's bustling heart. Let's head back to Barcelona and dive into the vibrant energy of La Rambla. This iconic tree-lined boulevard is the beating heart of the city, and it's a feast for the senses. As you stroll along La Rambla, you'll be surrounded by street performers, living statues, flower stalls, and all sorts of interesting characters. It's a great place to soak up the atmosphere of Barcelona and do some people watching. Now, La Rambla is definitely a must-visit, but it's also a magnet for pickpockets, especially during peak season when it gets really crowded. So be sure to keep your belongings close, be aware of your surroundings, and don't let your guard down. I always say it's better to be safe than sorry, right? So just be mindful of your belongings, and you'll be fine. And most importantly, relax and enjoy the energy of this incredible street. Next, we're off to the capital city, Madrid, to experience the grandeur of Plaza Mayor. This iconic square is one of Madrid's most famous landmarks, and it's easy to see why. The architecture of Plaza Mayor is simply stunning. It's surrounded by beautiful buildings with intricate facades, balconies adorned with flowers, and a statue of King Philip III right in the center. Now, Plaza Mayor is a great place to sit back, relax, and soak up the atmosphere. Grab a coffee or a glass of wine at one of the many cafes and watch the world go by. It's the perfect spot for people watching. Here's a little tip. While the Plaza Mayor is beautiful and historic, the restaurants here are notoriously touristy and overpriced. So, unless you're just looking for a quick drink or snack, I'd recommend venturing out into the surrounding streets for a more authentic and delicious dining experience. Get ready to immerse yourselves in the world of modern and contemporary art as we visit the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. Now, even if you're not a huge art buff, this place is an absolute must-see. The building itself is a work of art. Designed by the legendary architect Frank Gehry, the Guggenheim Bilbao is a masterpiece of deconstructivist architecture. Its curving titanium panels shimmer and change color in the light, making it look like a giant sculpture. And the art inside is just as impressive. The Guggenheim Bilbao is home to an incredible collection of modern and contemporary art, from paintings and sculptures to installations and multimedia works. Don't just stay inside though. Be sure to take some time to explore the museum's outdoor sculptures as well. There are some really cool pieces, including Louise Bourgeois' iconic mammal spider sculpture. No trip to Spain is complete without visiting the stunning Costa del Sol. Located in Andalusia, Costa del Sol boasts some of Europe's most beautiful beaches. From bustling Marbella to laid-back Nurcia, there's a beach for everyone. Soak up the sun, swim and relax. Enjoy water sports like jet skiing and parasailing. Don't miss the delicious seafood at beachfront restaurants. Visit in spring or fall for fewer crowds and pleasant weather. So there you have it. My whirlwind tour of some of the most incredible must-visit spots in Spain. From the architectural wonders of Barcelona to the historical treasures of Granada and the sun-drenched beaches of the Costa del Sol, Spain has something to offer every type of traveler. Remember, when planning your own Spanish adventure, keep in mind the tips I've shared, like booking your tickets in advance, being mindful of pickpockets, and venturing off the beaten path for a more authentic experience. Most importantly, relax, embrace the Spanish way of life, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, adios!